Hello and welcome back to the channel. As you guys know, there is a knockoff of Mafex number 239, Spider-Man 2099, that is coming out this month, and today we finally have first photos of this figure. I talked about it in my latest news videos and I said that as soon as I get these photos I will share them with you guys, so as promised, let's take a look at the photos of this KO that we finally got. First, here is how the box looks, and as expected, it's a copy of original Mafex packaging, but without a Mafex logo. We see the figure and some of the accessories through the plastic window, a nice comic book art of the character in the top left corner, and at the bottom we have a nice promo shot of the figure and the name of the character. Here is a look at the back side of the box with even more promo shots of the figure and photos showing most of the accessories, including alternate heads. And here we see that we are getting two plastic trays. One of them containing the figure, alternate heads, alternate back pieces, and web wing parts. And then in the other tray we have a display stand, and it's always great to get a stand with any of these figures. That's what I love, that's what I appreciate. Plus, alongside that stand, here we have a lot of alternate hands and web effects. On the next photo we have a closer look at the first tray with the figure, and even though I don't have the original, I think that this looks good, at least judging by the photo. Here is a closer look at the two alternate heads, a fully masked angry head and a half unmasked head. These also look good, but of course we have to keep in mind that this is a knockoff. There will definitely be some paint chipping, paint bleeding, and probably some defects in the plastic. We should expect that. This is not an official original product that has to go through quality control tests. And finally, here is a look at the figure out of the plastic tray, and again it does look pretty good. I don't know, what do you guys think? It is obviously hard to tell how tall this KO is. Is it the same size as the original, or is it shorter? We can't know for sure until we get it in hand. But I was kind of looking at this photo and trying to figure out, based on how the figure scales in comparison to the hand holding it, how tall this figure could be. It obviously depends on how big this hand is and if it's similar size to mine, but if it is, then this KO could be roughly around 16 centimeters tall. Of course, this is just my speculation and means absolutely nothing. What I'm saying is that I really hope that it is similar in size to the original release. It probably won't be, I have to be prepared for that, but at least I hope that it's not too short like what CT Toys did with their Mafex Spider-Man knockoffs. Here is our look at the figure from the back with that translucent web cape effect, and as we saw, there are few of these that plug into the back for different looks. These photos were provided by Selix Wholesale Toy Store from AliExpress, and that means that the figure is now in stock and ready to ship. They also told me that the quality of this knockoff is good, and I do trust them because not that long ago they told me that the knockoff of Rivaltech Joker is not that good, and to me that was confirmed when I got and reviewed that figure. Now obviously there will be some people who will like it, who will maybe want to customize it and so forth, but to me, because I got used to the quality of CT Toys, Mass Toys, and some of these other KO companies, that Joker is pretty bad. So all in all, I do trust the judgment of this Selix Wholesale Toy Store, and I truly hope that they are right about this 2099 as well. I should also mention again, even though I said it in my previous videos, that this KO is made by a so-called Link factory, and that is the same company that made that beautiful knockoff of Figma Link from Tears of the Kingdom. If you have it or if you saw my review, then you know how good that KO is. These guys obviously know what they are doing, and I hope that this figure will really be as good as the guys from Selix store say. With this KO being out so fast after the original was released, just imagine what other knockoffs we could get in the future. And I know what a lot of you will say, where is a knockoff of Mafex Hush Superman? And you know what? I agree with you. I'm also missing that figure in my collection and I would love to have it. So with all of these different factories and companies making all of these bootlegs and knockoffs, I mean, at least one of them has to make that Hush Superman KO. There is no way that they don't know the demand for that figure. Now, I don't know if this Link factory made some other figures before their Figma Link, but if these are their first figures and they are this good, then we have another great KO company on the market, making some great copies for all of us who enjoy buying these. And I feel like there are more of us each day because the original official releases are getting more and more expensive. Again, this knockoff of Spider-Man 2099 is now in stock and ready to ship, even though on the listings it still says that it's a pre-order, but don't worry, that's just because the link has been reported for some kind of AliExpress platform event, and because of that it cannot be changed. That is what I was told by the guys from Selix store. Anyway, if you still didn't order your copy of this figure and you wish to do so, you can get it over my link in the video description. These links are affiliated, and by using those you are helping the channel without any extra cost for you. So if you're doing that, thank you for your support. But what do you guys think about this KO now when you saw these photos that I was sent? You probably know more about the character and the figure than me, so let me know, are you satisfied with how the figure looks, and do you plan on ordering your copy? Do you think that this KO is the same size as the original, or do you think it's shorter? And other than the Mafex Hush Superman, what are some other highly popular but hard to find figures that these KO companies should make? Let me know your thoughts and your suggestions down in the comments. And there is one more thing that I want to talk about. So I made this video mostly to talk about these 2099 photos, but at the end I want to give you guys an update for those Mafex factory rejects that I also talked about in my latest news videos. Namely, it looks like more and more of these rejects are popping up practically each day. And so now there are also listings for Batman Hush, the blue and gray version. We recently got our City Toys KO of the black and gray version, but in case someone wants to pick up this factory reject but still original Mafex figure, you can do so through Selix wholesale toy store that has it available, and link is down in the video description. This of course is the version that does come with an unmasked Bruce Wayne's head, but unfortunately in this case it's not painted, so you will have to do that yourself. I also want you guys to know that Magneto and Thor are available again. They were sold out for a while, but now I see the listings popping back up, so in case someone wants to get them, you can do so over the links in the description. I don't think that they are available on Selix store, at least at the moment, but I will leave links from some other stores that have them, and later when Selix does put up their listings, I will share those as well. So it looks like now we have nice number of these Mafex rejects, and who knows what other figure could be added to this list in the future. But of course, whenever I find out something new, I will update you guys right here on the channel. I also have a lot of new stuff coming that I'm working on. I ordered almost everything that I talk about in all of my videos, so I will review all of these figures once I get them. I am also planning my next AliExpress accessories video. I know that a lot of people really enjoyed my previous episodes of these, and this next one will mostly be dedicated to some soft goods accessories that can be found on AliExpress, so stay tuned for that as well. And if you haven't watched those previous accessory videos, you can check them out over the recommended links in the description. But what do you think about this Batman Hush reject? Is this something that you are maybe interested in? Do you already have any of these factory rejects? And if you do, how is the quality of these figures? I'm sure that a lot of people would like to know, so please give us your feedback. As always, a huge thank you to my Patreon and channel members for their support. If you can also join and help, please do so. Links are in the video description. And of course, to all of you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll see ya in the next video.